The Hague District Court decided this morning that the measure, the curfew, 9 p.m. curfew, was based on a law that was only supposed to be used for emergency situations. And now, since there has been a debate in the lower house about the curfew, the judge said, well, you had enough time to debate the curfew, so that means that it wasn't an emergency. A very interesting legal point of view, but a big victory for the organization Virus Truth, who brought this case to court. They are a group of people basically denying the fact that there is a pandemic. They have been fighting the government on many occasions, organizing demonstrations which even led to the riots we've seen in the Netherlands last month, the worst riots in the Netherlands in 40 years. The curfew has to be lifted immediately tonight, so there will be no curfew anymore. The government is, of course, very disappointed by the decision, and it's currently studying its legal actions they can take. They will probably appeal, but even if they appeal, it doesn't mean that the curfew will not be lifted tonight. The other restrictions are, for instance, the obligation to work at home. The schools have been closed. Primary schools are open again since last week. Non-essential shops have been closed since mid-December. Restaurants and bars have been closed since October. Entertainment venues as well. So many things are closed. It is a strict lockdown, although people are still allowed to go outside. It is not clear whether the Virus Truth organization will fight these other measures. They have been taken more carefully, using laws that already existed, but the fact that the government now loses this in court is a sign that actually maybe many measures that are now in place are based on a very weak legal basis, and that's something we see also in other countries around Europe, where emergency measures are taken without really looking at the laws in place. So it is a very important victory and an enormous defeat for the Dutch government.